Is Sunday, December 7th. It is 9:01 a.m. My name is Stephen Nicola, Chairman of the Libertarian National Committee. I'm going to be calling this meeting of the LNC to order. Mr. Secretary, whenever you're ready with roll call.
You should also, I don't think you said 2025 again.
Oh, 2025.
Mr. Bowler.
Present.
Mr. Wiley.
Present.
Vice Chair Dar.
Here.
Oh, you know what? I shouldn't do it that way. I'm sorry. Mr. Bost. Mr. Chatterton. Mr. Dassing. Mr. Bracco. Mr. Ford.
Here.
Mr. Weir. Ms. Hayes. Ms. Robson. Mr. Neville.
Present.
Mr. Lamb. Mr. Martin. Mr. McGee.
Present.
Mr. Johnson. Secretary McMahon is here. Mr. Nana. Mr. Hirsch.
Here.
Mr. Redpath.
Here.
Mr. Thompson.
Here.
Ms. Coward.
Present.
Mr. Vinson. Mr. Vinson. Mr. Chair Nicalia.
Present.
Mr. Chair, we have 12 voting members present.
All right, we have a quorum. All right, orders of the day are new business with previous notice, policy manual amendments, awards committee, Mr. Dar.
Okay. I previously put in the wording there, I believe, to you, Evan?
Yeah, I didn't load it in. I'm sorry.
This is an extremely minor policy manual amendment.
Is it still necessary?
That is a good point. If we have enough people that wish to serve on the LNC, I just wasn't sure.
Me, Dr. Lark, and Mimi? Was it Mimi or was it Jesse?
Well, currently the
committee.
policy manual requires at least 3 members of the LNC.
Who was it? Who of us
It
was
would
it? It was
shift-
me, you, and who else? It was somebody else was willing to serve on the awards committee.
It was me.
It was Mimi. There was one other person.
There was one more person.
McGee? Was it you?
No, you want it to be?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
You've been drafted.
He said he was.
Was it Keith? Was it you yesterday?
It was not me previously. This
Oh.
is someone else is speaking up.
Okay.
But I'm not trying to force an election. So.
I either need 3 victims for awards committee from the LNC, or we change the policy manual to allow 3 non-members of the LNC.
We have to
Shift the direct one way or the other.
me, Mimi, and McGee.
Okay.
All right,
So do you
I'm
wanna-
not introducing my
No,
motion
you
then.
didn't.
okay. The mover has withdrawn his motion, so we are on to credentials committee appointments. So previously, myself and several members of this board have agreed to serve as interim credentials committee members, with the idea that our participation would sunset this weekend. And so we are willing to pass the torch off and drop out. So let's see here. Mr. Dar, do you know?
Well, I moved to open the floor for nominations for.
Okay, motion to open the floor for nominations. Is there a second?
Second.
All right, we've now opened nominations. Does anybody seek to be recognized?
I wish to be recognized. I wish to nominate all those who have submitted an application up to this point, at which point I'm going to put staff on the spot here to verify that list. I previously put a list that we're up to earlier this week of those that had submitted an application.
Drew, were there any more since you sent me that list yesterday? Did you send me that list yesterday?
I did not. No,
Okay.
I updated the OneDrive folder.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I did send you.
I thought you did.
Yes.
I mean, I asked
I
you
sent it to
to,
you in Excel.
and we're in a budget
Awesome.
meeting, so I figured you would do what I asked.
It's in your inbox.
All right.
All right. So, I guess we'll just wait for those.
How do we want to do it?
Could we at least display those on the screen
Do we want to
on the Excel?
do approval voting?
Yeah, approval voting.
How many slots are there open again
You send it to me as one
for the
folder or one document with tabs, right?
We're currently on platform
I'm
or
just waiting-
credentials.
waiting for it to
Credentials.
load. But I can't show my email.
There are 5 LNC appointments for credentials.
5? Okay. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to display the names,
And
Voting.
alternates if we wish to.
as well as alternates. Do we want to have everybody maybe write it down, or we just want to go person by person? Which is easier for you?
There's only one tab, dude. And it's ballot access.
I download it
We'll just do approval voting.
and send it to you.
Approval voting.
You saved it as a CSV.
Top 5
Can you send it
get
to me
to
again?
be
Yes.
on the
Oh,
committee.
sure.
The next 5 down get to be alternates.
It'll be 1 second before.
Pretty straightforward.
How would we let them, I mean, approval voting, how would we actually vote?
We don't know yet. It depends on how many there are.
All right, the link directed to it.
And 13.
13. Okay. So maybe I'm thinking we could.
I mean, I can go to open vote.
What would be the easiest? Would we want to dispense with that now?
And leave it open for a certain amount of time, like 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
While I'm getting that set up, I'm going to have to turn this off while I'm doing the open vote stuff.
Okay.
So I'll ask if anybody wants to speak to any
Any
nominees.
nominations for-
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do an OPA vote. So everybody's going to get an email once Mr. McMahon has that prepared, and then you'll be able to vote, do approval voting. So what we'll do is, you want to?
Are there any
Hold on.
further nominees?
Oh yes. Are there any further nominees?
Was your motion even adopted to nominate all those who applied?
Yeah, I don't think it
Was that
Okay.
There was a second to
Yeah, one
open
second.
nominations.
I didn't hear. I didn't
Open
hear-
nominations.
Yeah, there was
I don't think we did the actual vote.
We just have to
on-
close nominations. And
So
we have
this
to-
is displaying all those who have done it. So we're still in the middle of the vote on that.
Right.
So those are those that have submitted applications. So then you can move to vote on that.
Are there any further nominations? All
I
right.
would- by the way, when we're done with this part, I'm going to have to turn the screen off. So take a photo now if you're interested. Just letting you guys know I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Hello, sir.
Is there any objection to closing nominations? All right, hearing no objection, nominations are now closed, and we'll be moving to a vote here shortly. I will recognize anybody who seeks to be recognized if they'd like to speak for any candidate.
Never mind. Keep pulling out my phone and it keeps changing.
You want to see it?
No, never.
Oh,
mind.
did you were trying to take a photo?
Yeah, every time I went to take a picture, you move the screen.
Sorry.
Like that. All right, there we go.
Sorry. That's the little things in life. And so for update for attendance, it's 13 voting members present.
How many names are we getting? Maximum 5? Yes.
So it'd be maximum 5. So the first 5, the top 5 vote getters would become credentials committee appointments, and then the next 5 would be alternates. Approval voting, yep. Yep.
Okay, so you can vote for, there's not a maximum of
Right.
5
That was
votes.
the,
Yeah.
That's
yeah, no, vote for
vote
one.
for as many you want.
Is there a majority requirement for this?
Unless it's suspended, I think there is.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. That's what I thought. So
We may not have all the positions.
that's correct. If we don't reach majority on all those.
They're barely more than 10.
You can just do first and last name, everybody here.
I know, but that's a thing.
Hmm.
Steven.
NEKHAILA.
Yeah,
Oh, you put a picture?
I just wasn't sure if it was Steven or Steve.
Bill, I gotta check.
Is it Bill Redpath? Redpath. Your email is Bill Redpath. Bill.Redpath. Okay.
I don't know if you wanted me to
Treasurer
drop
or two, but do Bill.
I don't know if you want me to drop this off at Truist on the way home, or if you wanted to take this and deposit it, because this is going to be this is
don't
gonna be-
First of all, do you know what who gave how much cash?
Drew does. I think, yeah.
Okay. I'll take it.
Okay.
And
And you got to check.
I want to create a receipt.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 100, 20. We're going to 80, 120, 60, 260 plus a check. There's not a truest, but there's a figure.
Oh, okay. Okay, that works. All right, perfect. 260 plus 800.
Doug, is it Doug or Douglas on your email?
Doug.
If you had a second screen, you could have that all up on the.
Is that right?
I think so.
Vince, Mr. Vincent, is it Robert.Vincent?
Your LP email?
I have these options. Check box and vote for
What's the difference? Checkbox or it's like more, one or more candidates rank one or less, rank all candidates. Rank votes are counted with instant runoff. It's top five. Which one would you put your check in with? One or more candidates.
I think it's checkbox.
I think so. We don't do runoffs.
Yeah.
Here's yours. Oh, thank you very much. Perfect. Okay.
Why isn't it?
Okay, so
There's war going on in this world. A war on freedom.
He's acting outside of his authority by saying you can't put something that you want in your own body. That's your own personal choice, and can't nobody take that from you, you know?
You're one of these taxpayers, and these are all your documents, and this is how we're going to rob you. It's fucked up, man.
It's more war, it's more spending, it's more debt, and it's less freedom.
We don't do that here.
Some people think that you can't be radical and pragmatic.
This is what we need, is a pragmatic radicalism, not moderation. Hardcore radicalism, but smart shit.
It's not sitting in a fucking basement with a bunch of fucking nerds.
You don't know shit, and that's the thing. You have to talk to people who think differently than you.
Like, his focus is not how horrible the government is, it's how wonderful liberty and freedom are. That's what drives us.
People are coming together more and more and more and more as the government has been failing us.
We're just getting started.
I can at this moment. I suppose that those that have actually asked me for nominations, which is or to vote for them, I always find that good when somebody actually reaches out to the people that are asking them to vote for him. Ken Molman reached out to me there, wants to be on the committee. Susan Hogarth wanted to be on there. Sylvia Arrowwood reached out to me there. Jamie Van Nelsine reached out to me, and Amy Misko. Aaron Ramos, though I'll put on the caveat that he only wanted to serve if he had to. So he was looking at the previous numbers there and was doing that if he had to be drafted. Tyler Danke or it's a Dinky, right? Dinky. Excuse me. I always mispronounce names. It's not just. It's just not Mimi that I mispronounce. Joe Hanush also reached out to me, and Theodore Kozin also reached out to me at some point there too. For a vote there.
Mr. Ford?
Well, I can say with certainty, absolutely no one reached out to me. So you have friends.
I kept on begging people to sign up for the committee. So that tells me those people heard what I was asking for and actually volunteered to jump on the hand grenade of being on credentials there.
Well, Ken Molman, I think, would be an excellent choice. I'm going to have to work with Ken Molman on this. His technical skills, very, very welcome. So I would encourage everyone to support Ken Molman. And that's not a reflection on anyone else. It's just that having someone in the heat of the moment, and I'm not saying it's ever gone wrong with credentials, but having someone in the heat of the moment who solve technical issues would be very welcome.
Everybody check your email. You should have received the OPA vote. Ms. Robson.
I just also want to say that Ken would be fabulous. He's I've talked to him about it. He wants to do this. He wants to make sure that things go smoothly. And he's the kind of guy that would make sure that things go smoothly.
Mr. Redpath.
I'll also speak in favor of Ken Molman. We'd be here all day listening to me describe all the things Ken Molman has done with the Libertarian Party and the Libertarian Party of Kentucky. So I'll just leave it at that. I think also Susan Hogarth, she has a lot of credentials and experience. I think she'd be good as well.
Mr. Thompson. Did you guys have? Go ahead, Mr. Wiley.
Speak on behalf of Susan Hogarth.
Ooh, yep.
Mr. Vincent.
Yeah, I'd like to recommend Joe Hanush from Florida. He's very friendly and works with anyone, and he's always looking for a foot in the door in Florida and elsewhere. So I think Joe will do great work.
Mr. Thompson.
I was just trying to alert you that region.
Oh. All right.
Yes.
Did you send me the link?
Because I haven't received it yet.
I don't think I've received it. Oh, I'm not connected to it.
No, actually, I did not. You didn't get it, Mr. McGee.
There is a spot you can add it on if you did not.
Oh yeah, there we go. Add voters. Yay. Jonathan. The creature.
Oh, by the way, it's only letting me vote for 5.
Yes.
Oh, it should have let you vote for any number, but it's 5.
Nope,
winners.
it's limiting to 5.
Okay, hold on. I don't know if I can change that.
You might have to restart the vote.
Yep. Okay.
All right, we're gonna do a new. We're gonna do a new ballot.
A new ballot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can only vote for 5. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm voting you 5.
And now you can get everybody on there the first time.
Right now, hundreds of thousands of our loved ones and neighbors are unable to leave their homes or even their beds on their own. And it's for one simple reason. Wheelchairs are stuck in the dark ages.
50% of all wheelchairs in this country break down every 6 months. The breakdowns are easy to repair. You look at the insurance end of it, you're waiting weeks, months, sometimes 5 years for an appropriate repair.
It's been over a year.
I have to wait like 3 months.
My wheelchair is out of date. It's got a broken arm.
You don't find yourself going places because you worry about your equipment working or not working.
What we have is bureaucrats and shareholders telling individuals with disabilities what they need to live their lives.
The Mobility Independence Foundation is giving people back their independence by releasing open source wheelchair designs for free.
Completely free and accessible for anybody to download the plans, find the parts, catalogs.
Networking with nonprofits that already exist to repair wheelchairs, they can also build these designs. So if they want to build a wheelchair for somebody, we can give them the money to do that, as well as the designs, the product list of the parts, and then it's 2 months instead of 2 years.
Most good equipment is completely unaffordable, and the affordable equipment often is still very limited. And then what is approved by insurance?
A number of times that I've seen someone decline in health because of that weight. It should be illegal. I'm glad you're doing what you're doing. I'm just sick of watching people die over equipment that we can easily provide.
Go to themif.org for more information.
I'm not doing it again.
I think you have to do more winners on the.
Okay, we're gonna pause because I'm not paying for this again. It costs me money every time we've done it, so we're just gonna wait a second, and I'm gonna set up another free account so that we can screw them over a payment. If you're wanting to do it by Excel spreadsheet, we're not doing that either. It's too many people. Okay.
I was
Okay.
do a different one, a very old school one.
Just QR
Paper?
No, that will be here till tonight.
We don't have that many, it's not that many people, and we've got staff and an alternate that can be tellers.
I don't believe in electronic voting.
It's my religion.
I mean, can I make a motion?
Yes.
We are in the middle of. We're technically in the middle of. We're kind of in the middle of.
To do a different one.
But it's also while the vote is already.
Yeah,
going
I
on.
don't think it's in order at this time. You could do it for the next one that we do though.
Only suggesting it.
Huh? It wouldn't be faster. I don't. I have everything copied now, so then it has to be copied and pasted. But I just need to be able to not have to pay every single time.
Okay, we'll see if we get it the next time.
Could we have like Chat GPT just record everybody's votes?
Maybe that would be.
Because you could, if you used AI to like put the candidates in and just go by person, just have them give you their names and just go around the room. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Drew, the 260 bill's gonna. That's.
2 separate. Pardon? 2 separate donations. The 260. I sent you the information. Yeah, but the whole 26. The whole $260 is meant for the LNC. Yes. Okay. So this one, 100%. Yeah. Thanks.
What was that?
Can I ask a question that has nothing to do with that?
Sure.
My donation, I didn't make it from last night yet, is there a way that I should make it to make sure that we know it goes to it?
Just let Drew know.
Yeah, I have the full list of everyone.
And once he sees.
$250
Okay. I'm gonna try it.
Okay, I didn't want to make it until I asked that question.
Yeah.
Okay, I want everybody here.
Is there like just $100?
Come here, Paul.
Yes, I could do that.
We're gonna workshop this.
Let me check your work. I've done a lot of open votes, so that's why I'm like, I already know what's.
We're gonna do these each one. No, because it's in the action is already being taken. So
It would, right? It would just close.
No. Candidates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're waiting.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's. It's going to. That's different.
and the winners.
And the winners should it be 10?
No, because it's only 5 winners.
But it only.
So that ends up limiting us to 5.
But it shouldn't.
Because you could just take. Does it rank the win? Like how much?
I mean, that's what
'Cause
approval voting is, though, isn't it?
I would put all of them because they're all win, but we just need to tap
Isn't
it.
that the same thing you
We
did
just-
last time?
No.
Party of California.
Last time I did the.
There's a Green Party of California.
I think we did Instagram.
No,
You did IRV when you said we were doing. Well, that would be
no,
wrong.
No, I think you did approval. I'm fairly
You
sure
did
you clicked
approval.
approval. But I think if you have to make the number of winners the same as the number of people. But
You can't do that because if you do that, when it does the poll, when it does the final results, then however many people you said
It
could be
doesn't
the
rank
winner,
it? It doesn't tell you the order?
Winner, by definition, is a winner.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it's got to be.
So it doesn't rank it.
I don't know. It's
Multi-winner.
I think that's it. No, let me set that to 5. That's- I don't know why. It's,
Or we can do 2 separate ballots. One for eliminate the winners, the 5 top, and then do a second one, and then make that the alternates.
I'm gonna get it right. From one ballot, we did this before, but I can't remember how we did it. What the voting method was, and it's not in my account, so.
I made the donation on the 31st of October. Okay. I just.
That's good. I wanted to be sure that was the right one.
Thanks.
time, I'll say if ballots are out. That- Say what? Oh, okay. What the fuck? Making me pay. This before. Had a bunch of people.
Oh, yeah.
How many candidates do we have?
13.
Now pay as you go.
Fucking give me your credit card.
Up to 25 voters,
I'm not
10
doing it anymore.
candidates per election. $10 for 125 voters, 20 candidates.
And yeah, just leave it out because I'm gonna need it each time. In the future, let's limit it to only 10 candidates.
Someone just needs to make like an AI for Opal vote or for approval voting.
Yeah.
Especially with you guys.
Well, this time I was talking about something.
Say your credit card number into the
Yeah. Read out.
Drew, what was that? Security? Zip code? You guys talking about Johnny Sins over there? He's a doctor, a lawyer, a policeman, in the military.
Cheers up.
3304. 3304.
Okay, it's out. Ding, ding.
boards would be easy. So really, it's just
And then we got ballot access.
Oh, that's right.
Later, because he doesn't want to do it, but it was on it last
Works. Do it quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna text to see if you'll. Oh.
Markets for boards.
Awards.
You have the results? Mimi?
Yes.
We have the results.
Okay.
Susan Hogarth, number 2.
So Ken Molman received 12 votes, Susan Hogarth 11, Tom Roulette 3 votes, Sylvia Atwood 5 votes, Jamie Van Alstine 9 votes, Amy Misko 6 votes, Aaron Ramos 5 votes, Tyler Denke 8 votes, Roger Roots 0 votes, Hector Roos 3 votes, Joe Hanoush 9 votes, Dan Carver 2 votes, Theodore Kozin 4 votes. So the top 5 would be Ken Molman, Susan Hogarth, Jamie Van Alstine, Tyler Denke, and Joe Hanoush.
And then who do we?
2, 4, 5.
And alternates with majority?
This would be.
What's majority on 12?
Lowest is 80.
Would be 7? It'd be 7?
7.
7 for majority.
Yeah. 7.
So none of them.
No alts.
No alts
Okay.
got enough. The
All right.
highest vote getter would be Amy Misko at 6.
All right, so Ken Molman, Susan Hogarth, Jamie Van Alstine, Joe Hanoush, Tyler Denke are all the LNC appointments to the Credentials Committee. There are no alternates on the LNC side. Okay. All right, well, voting has closed on that item. We're now on to the orders of the day, which is going to be...
Can I delete it? No, because I have to.
Oh,
I
do you need
have to,
a
I have to
report?
keep
Yeah.
who voted for who. That sucks.
Next up is Platform Committee appointments. All right, so do we have a list for Platform?
We do. It's 23, so it's not. Doesn't fit on one screen, unfortunately.
Is there a motion to open nominations?
I move to open nominations.
Is there a second?
Second.
All right, nominations are now open. Is there anyone seeking to be recognized for nominations?
I wish to be recognized.
Mr. Gar?
I nominate all those who have submitted an application up to this point.
All right, there's a motion to, or everybody on the screen has been nominated. Is there any further nominations for Platform? Nominations going once, nominations going twice. Nominations are now closed. So what you see on the screen
That's
is
the
who's
motion.
nominated. Is there anybody who'd like to speak to the nominees? Mr. Wiley, then Mr. Hirsch, then Ms. Cowart.
I'd like to speak in support of Carl Smith.
All right, Mr. Hirsch.
I want to speak in support of Russell Brook Bank. He was on the
platform committee last year, did a fine job. He represents all sides equally. He's a great asset. Like, be reappointed again.
Ms. Coward?
I'd like to speak on behalf of Stephanie Berlin of Iowa, formerly of Texas. She has served as LP Texas Secretary and also served on the LP Texas Platform Committee before, so she knows the motions and she shows up for meetings. She'll do a great job.
Anyone else seeking to be recognized?
Yes.
Oh,
I'd like to
go ahead.
speak on behalf of Michael Seabeck.
Mr. Dar? Did you?
Let me see. Did anyone speak on behalf of Tony DeRazio?
Nope.
No. I'd like to speak on his behalf of Pennsylvania, formerly New York. Just reach out to me about any figures.
Anybody else? All right, then we'll be at ease until we get the.
Did you close nomination?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, oops.
Did you?
Yeah, I wanted to speak.
Go ahead.
I was taking a picture. Speak for Wesley Martin. Who's on that, right?
Yeah.
And how many positions are open again?
I believe that's another 5 and 5.
5 is 5. Okay.
We can point up to 5, but taking place many alternates as well. But I like.
Price 20.
1. PJ Boatwright, 2. Anthony Durazio, 11. PJ. Michael Seebeck, 10. Joseph Gelati, 9. Jay Gillette, thank you. Why did I not recognize that? Jay Gillette, 9. Chris Colvin, 0. Stephanie Berlin, 9. Mitchell Pierce, 1. Juanita Mosby, 2. Scott
Jewett.
Okay. 1. Wesley Martin, 5. Keith Thompson, 11.
Who's that guy?
Richard Fast, 6. Larry Gillis, 3. Abilio Soros? Sure. Okay. 1. Zach Schwinn, 1. Katie Emma Begley, 1. Stephen Feldman, 1. Eric Land, 3. Cara Smith, 6. Alexander Burrell, 1. Brittany Cosin, 6. So it would be Tony Durazio, Keith Thompson, Mike Seebeck. That's 3, right? Jay Gillette and Stephanie Berlin are the 5.
And no alternates.
Russell.
Russell.
Yeah, Russell Brooksbank, and that's it.
Okay, so we have Mr. Durazio, Mr. Thompson, Mr. Seebeck, Mr. Gillette, and Stephanie Berlin. And then the alternate is Russell. All right. We have our platform appointments. Next up is award committee appointments. Is there a motion to open nominations? I think Mr. Dar seconded.
Yes, I seconded.
For who? Oh, for awards
for
nomination.
awards.
Okay. We don't have any.
Oh, that's right. Did you want to go ahead, Mr. Dar, with nominations? I did not hear back from Mr. Watkins.
Just making.
Well, if I didn't hear back, I'm going to take that as consent.
Wait, have you asked him already?
I've not asked him because I wasn't expecting the.
Just do McGee.
Huh?
Just do McGee.
Just do McGee.
Yeah. He's not getting an award.
No. Since he had been on the previous awards committee.
Then Keith Thompson. Then Keith. He said he would do it.
No. I meant Andrew had been on the previous awards committee, so I was trying to follow
Dr. Lark's been on every single one of them.
Yeah, Dr. Lark has been
Since
so
the
I
beginning of
put
history.
Dr. Lark on, and I wanted to put Andrew on if we wanted to, but I was hoping that we'd be able to get confirmation from him. But if not, okay.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
I wouldn't. I'd just do Dr. Lark and the 3 of us.
Dr. Lark and Stephanie Berlin, who just got on platform there, said she would be willing to do it if you want to put another LNC member.
How many is it?
We have up to 5.
Up to 5.
Yes.
Since she just got on platform, though.
We can always fill it later, the vacancy later.
Yeah. And it's up to 5.
It's up to 5. So I was just trying to meet the bylaws minimum requirement of LNC members, and then so.
Which is 3, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I would just do the 3 and Dr. Lark.
All right. So the 3 that I will be doing is McGee,
me, and McGee.
Okay.
And I guess it would just be a yes or no.
So our nominees are Dr. Lark, Mr. McMahon, Mr. McGee, and Ms. Robson.
That is correct. Those are those are who I'm nominating.
Should we do that as a ballot? I mean, technically they don't have.
I can ask if there's no objection to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could do that.
Any further nominations?
Sorry, we're doing awards, correct?
Awards.
I'm sorry, and who are the nominees?
Mr. Lark, Mr. McMahon, Mr. McGee, and Ms. Robson.
And we're electing up to?
Up to 5.
And there are 4.
I thought it was.
And Dr. Lark.
3 had to be LNC. 2 positions can be non-LNC
Well, I'll move to accept my
per the
application.
policy manual.
All right. Any further nominations? Going once, twice, 3 times. Nominations are now closed. I would ask the body, are there any objections to the nominees as presented? Hearing no objections, congratulations to the new awards committee. Mr.
Lark, Mr. McGee,
and
And
Mr.
Evan
McMahon.
Oh.
Sorry.
It's too late to back out now.
Oh, yeah. I thought Mr. McGee, Mr. Lark, me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm missing one other.
Me.
Oh, you keep.
My last name is McMahon.
Yes.
McGee and McMahon, yes. You got the 2 part names.
All right, and last but not least is population of the ballot access committee. Is there a motion to open nominations for ballot access?
So moved. Second.
All right, nominations are now open. Is anyone seeking to be recognized for the ballot access committee? Do we have a list?
That's not on the screen?
Okay.
I would like to nominate all those who've submitted an application for the ballot access committee.
All right. All the names on the screen have been nominated. Is there any further nominations? Is there gentleman that Lars Maps recommended on there?
I believe
Mr. Wiley?
I'd like to nominate NODA. I believe ballot access is a state issue. LNC has no business in it.
You can cast a 0 ballot, which is NODA.
Will it count? Will it show up as? Or do we have to put note in there?
Yes. That's the effective way.
That's true. But it wouldn't. Well, it wouldn't
For it to be a true NODA,
because technically,
don't vote for anyone. You can submit a blank one.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because you're not required. You're on the list. You're not required to.
They changed that for us.
All right. Any further nominations? Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Nominations are now closed. Would anyone like to speak to the nominees? Mr. Redpath, then Mr. Wiley.
Could I see the list, please? Thank you. Yeah, I would like to speak to several nominees. Regarding myself, I submitted an application. You can take a look at the application. I petitioned in, 18 or 20 different states, going back, I think my history with ballot access going back to 1988 when this party is pretty well known. Steve Dasbach would be an excellent addition. He also has been very experienced and as a person who's been involved in the LP now for ballpark 40 years, I think.
7.
Michael Pacco is the chair of the Libertarian Party of Arkansas. He's done a great job with the Arkansas drives, high validity rates. He really is experienced in dealing with petitioners. I think Pacco is an excellent choice. And Andy Jacobs, I will have to admit that Andy Jacobs used to be one of the biggest pain in the asses of my life. But Andy is, I have a renewed appreciation for Andy Jacobs over the last several years. He is a stalwart petitioner. He puts in I can't even imagine what it took to complete the North Dakota Drive, 7,000 valid signatures petitioning in the winter in North Dakota. And he is extremely knowledgeable about ballot access laws, and also because he is a professional petitioner, has his ear to the ground, so to speak, what's happening in the business values. Skipping that business value, that's mine. Has his ear to the ground and knows what is happening in the petitioning profession in terms of what is happening in other drives. For political parties and candidates, but also initiatives and referenda, which I think really drives the professional petitioning industry. There's huge money in that. And he knows, because he's in it day to day, making his living there, I'm not, he brings additional insight and information to the ballot access committee that nobody else can. And I think Andy Jacobs has been an outstanding member of the committee and will be in the future. And those are my comments. Mr. Wiley, then Mr. Carr.
I'd like to speak in support of NODA. It's my opinion that it's not the business of the LNC to be taking donations from states according to their ability and redistributing that to other states according to their need. I think a state, if it's capable of obtaining ballot access, it'll be responsible in maintaining that ballot access after the fact. Being supported, receiving a social handout from the LNC in order to obtain ballot access does not build the on the ground vigor necessary to maintain ballot access, and such support may often and can often be lost as a result of the interference of the LNC. The ballot access could be lost as a result of the interference of the LNC in propping up a state affiliate which does not have the capability to maintain that ballot access.
Mr. Carr?
I might be speaking to the same person that you're wanting to. I wanted to speak on behalf of Harrison Kemp, that speaking with Lars Mapstead, who also works a lot in the ballot access field. That is somebody that has been instrumental in some of his work, and wanted to speak on his behalf there to for his nomination.
And I'll echo Mr. Dar's statement there, Mr. Kemp. I encourage you to give me your support. I'll also state that as far as the FEC role of a political party, a national political party, is to maintain ballot access for federal candidates. So I do believe that the reason that we're the number 3 party, not the number 4 or 5, is due to our ballot access standing, and it's one of the things that makes the Libertarian Party very unique. And it's one of the reasons we're not the Greens or the Constitution Party, is our 50 or near 50 state ballot access in 50 states over the years that we've had it, which is highly coveted and sought after. All right, anybody else? Mr. Ford?
Should I would speak to the Mr. Kemp as well. I've worked closely with him during his experience as the chairman of Maine, and and he's a great libertarian, but also just purely focused on ballot access. He helped run the most successful registration drive. Understand what he had to do in Maine was we're used to going out and getting petitions, get ballots, standing in the cold with him, watching him get people change their registrations is a special sauce. Anyone who's tried to do that knows how difficult that is on the fly. So he successfully managed fundraising to get professionals to do it, as well as routinely getting people like my sorry ass self to drive 6 hours to northern Maine in the cold and sit in front of a market basket asking people to change their registrations. But I'm not bitter at all. Okay, so and then of course, excuse the voice, Mr. Paco, Michael Paco. Paco, thank you. I had a couple of conversations with him when he was in support of National. He's managed to do a very nice job of getting volunteers. In addition to managing a pay drive, he's able to communicate that need to volunteer. So I think that's, as we discussed yesterday, going to be very important.
That was the first person.
That would be Harrison Kemp.
All right, there's no further discussion. Then we'll be at ease for the ballot.
I need to lose one of these really going to switch. Or 2 screens. Jared Conskert, 0. Elias, 0. Stephen Dosbach, 11. Matthew Allenjod, 0. Anthony Durazio, 9. Michael Paco, 11. Rhonda LaFleur, 1. 1. Ryan Medeiros, 1. William Redpath, 12. Sebastian Minkowski, 1. Roger Roots, 1. Andrew Jacobs, 10. Wesley Martin, 1. Jake Porter, 9. Harrison Kemp, 12. So it would be top vote getter would be Redpath and Harrison Kemp are tied. So that's 2. And then Dosbach and Paco are tied at 11, so that's 4. Andrew Jacobs would be 5. And then Tony DeRazio and Jake Porter would be tied at 9, and that would be 7.
All right, so the appointments are Dosbach, DeRazio, Paco, Redpath, Jacobs, Porter, and Kemp. Congratulations to the new Ballot Access Committee. And that concludes committee appointments. The orders of the day put us at 2-minute voluntary reports from board members, moved by Mr. Ford. So we'll go around the room. I guess we'll do officers first.
Officers have already given our report.
Oh yeah, we did already, so we don't need to, because this is
remainder
for
of the
the
board.
yeah. So Mr. Ford, I'll let you kick it off.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear. What are we on right now?
We're on
Your thing.
Your
Oh, mine?
voluntary reports.
Voluntary report.
2 minutes,
2 minutes.
Mr. Ford.
As you can tell, I can say it all. Other than, in terms of voluntary this year, we tried to capitalize around the Libertarian Military on a real opportunity for the party to sense the collapse of the snap issue. As a nation, we've created a welfare system that's been industrialized and monetized. We promised people millions of Americans during difficult times. And what do? We took
But we do have
money, we spent it on excessive salaries and waste. And then institutionalized barriers to entry for independent and I'll take voluntary.
we have to say online.
And then we pulled the rug out from under America.
First Sunday of the month.
So myself and a cooperative
We do
of about
have
700
an executive
nonprofits
meeting
spent
manager.
about a month of our lives driving around Rhode Island, voluntarily delivering food, voluntarily delivering foods and supplies, medical supplies, including but not limited to Narcan and fentanyl test strips, because the government couldn't do it. And then ironically, they turned to small organizations like us and directed traffic to us. And somehow felt that what was essentially doing was leadership, pointing to the people that they've never supported. And I couldn't be prouder of the Libertarians going alongside me to do this work, because we've pointed out in ways that most Americans before never would have understood, the absolute failure of government, the absolute failure of centralized planning, the absolute failure of everything. So there's real opportunity for us to do good and also promote the libertarian message by explaining to the people that the welfare state is a fraud, it's used for force and coercion, and simply does not work on any level. In addition to that, we formally opened up this week our first 2 church-based voluntary shelters. We're mobilizing with churches across Rhode Island. We've got 4 committed so far to actually provide heating and warming centers in the basement or within the facilities of the church. And we've got another half a dozen churches don't have that space for our committee to support them. So again, we're not fighting government anymore. We're fucking ignoring them, walking right past them, doing the work that we need to do. And I'm just asking libertarians to join us in doing that taking that kind of approach. Thank you.
Thank you. Next.
Who's up next?
Region 2. Region. Yeah. That would be Region 2.
That would be me. Okay.
I haven't looked at the report.
Region 3 North.
Okay, I'll just announce that the Libertarian Party in Indiana's state convention will be the weekend of March 22nd. We have Laurie Schillings seeking our Secretary of State nomination. First, that others can seek it. It'll be decided at the convention, and obviously that's our ballot access race in Indiana. Ohio will have their delegates selected by, I think, February 13th or thereabouts, and that's the main going on at this moment.
Did you read one?
Can I point something out?
Yes, sir.
I'm just honoring Sean Kennedy is the chair of the state of Massachusetts, and he asked me. He initially put this question to me, and this has nothing to do with your presentation whatsoever. His point in doing this, he specifically asked me to do this, right? His point in doing this was to have folks speak to the individual efforts they were making outside of their party duties. And I know a lot of you put in a tremendous amount of work, but for the party, and I always applauded you for that. But his specific request was about efforts outside of the party structure, outside of your party responsibilities. So just channeling my inner Sean Kennedy. By the way, for the record, he's the Massachusetts Party. He's an elected Libertarian on a town council as a Libertarian, and he's a phenomenal volunteer as well. So I graciously accept the spirit in which he's doing this. He's doing everything anyone possible could do as a Libertarian in arguably one of the most bluest regions on the planet. So just to point that out. Thank you.
Region 3 North, and these are for work reports. We've already given regional reports earlier. Since we're talking about all the work we've been doing.
I just went, so.
Huh?
Sorry?
I said Region 3. Yeah, so I said Region 3 North then.
Yes, I gave mine.
I gave yours already? Okay, sorry, I missed
No,
that.
this was, I thought, on my request.
Yes.
The agenda for
Yes,
volunteers.
so to clarify, as I was saying, that this is separate from regional reports and it's more directed on the work that you've done within the committee, is on behalf of the committee, and more talking about that was the original intent, talking about all the work we're doing in the party. Separate from
work that individuals.
Mm-hmm.
I'm focused on being hyper-positive.
Okay, no problem. No,
Okay,
that is fine too. Sorry,
I
I'm
have to
sorry.
mention that individuals have come to me. Mr. Kennedy took the time to write a 2-page letter to me. You know, as a regional representative, I must honor, if at all humanly possible, the requests of. But he was looking specifically for personal, individual contributions to liberty outside of the party or LNC structure,
Okay.
outside of your state structure. That's what he's asking people to do.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Well, I certainly tell people.
You
got a
can
party
take over.
plan.
Since you guys were talking, I just started
No worries.
moving things along.
I'm
So
actually-
Region 3 South would
So I
be
want to
next.
keep this moving. So.
Okay.
3 South then.
I'm actually gonna go.
One of the things that I'm most proud of as far as volunteer efforts is, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the case of Robert Robertson. He was convicted of murdering his 2-year-old daughter based on the kind of jump science of shaken baby syndrome back in like 2002. And he's been on death row for 20 years. Last year, they had his execution scheduled. Texas House Committee on Jurisprudence pulled a rabbit out of their hat, was able to get that stayed by subpoenaing him. Then turn around, Texas Attorney General then wants to put him back on. Well, he'd already been on death row, but rescheduled his execution, and it was actually stayed again. So 2 years in a row, this man's had a stay of execution. We were very, very involved in this, and I did leverage the party structure, but this was kind of me organizing folks in Texas, where we went out and we participated at the rally in Austin at the Texas State Capitol. Man is absolutely innocent. But we have, over the past 2 years, been able to not just, we in LP Texas, but a broader coalition of advocates, Innocence Project, Texas Coalition Against the Death Penalty, conservative, Texas Conservatives Concerned About the Death Penalty, but a coalition effort to try to save this man's life multiple times. So at this point, we're kind of waiting on, I think it's been remanded to the lower trial court to see if we can get him another trial to actually bring forth all the wealth of evidence that never came out in the 2002 trial. He was just failed at every level of the East Texas medical system, judicial system. So that's my big win that I just wanted to share with you guys. So if you haven't looked that up or gotten involved with that, again, his name is Robert Robertson. And we are very much hoping that he gets a new trial and ultimately set free.
That's outstanding. Just raise my hand. That's really. Conservatives concerned about death penalty is a wonderful organization. At one point, the now famous podcaster Ms. Kennedy is running, but that's a wonderful organization to do single issue coalition work with. So congratulations. That's the core of the libertarian movement come to life. So thank you.
All right. And we kind of started in a mixed matched order, and then I started to try to bring in order, but that skipped over Region 1. Did Region 1 have a report on work we've been doing there? No. And then Region 5.
Was that for me? Or I think.
And Wiley, I was looking
Okay,
over at.
yeah.
Sorry, did you have
No report.
no report on that? In Region 5? No report, or let me see. No, and let me see. No, wait. Region 5 isn't here. Let me see, and then back to at larges. No report.
I've been coalitioning with Decrim Nature Florida, and we've built a team in Jacksonville who's meeting regularly. So Decrim Nature is an organization that passes resolutions at the city level to decriminalize psychedelics and entheogens, natural psychedelics and entheogens. It basically brings the prioritization of law enforcement to the lowest level, so people aren't getting arrested for nonviolent drug offenses. So Jacksonville's doing great. We had a team in Orlando that was ready to send letters out, and then there was a case that kind of fell down from the court, which wasn't a favorable decision. So we decided to hold off sending letters in Orlando. But there's a team in Orlando that's kind of waiting in the wings, if you will, to send letters out. So that's most of my work that I've been doing on the coalition side of things.
Excellent.
One of the things I've been doing outside the Libertarian Party, but it is eminently politically related, is I don't know how many people know, I moved from Illinois to Ohio, my native state. I was born and raised in Findlay, Ohio, and I moved back to the Toledo area. I live in the suburb of Toledo now, Perrysburg, Ohio. I moved back there 8 months ago in April. And one of the reasons I moved to the Toledo area is that both Ohio and Michigan are initiative and referendum states. And I have been working quite a bit on as volunteer petitioner for a ranked choice voting initiative in Michigan, a constitutional amendment initiative. If you think our signature numbers are bad, the number of signatures needed to get that on the ballot is 441,198 signatures of registered voters in Michigan, which is over 5% of the number of registered voters in Michigan. I don't know if we're going to get enough, and you have to do it within a 180-day window. So I don't know if this effort is going to succeed, but one of the things that I think I've been working on it with the whole, I'm the only out-of-state petitioner that I know of working on this, and it is a completely volunteer effort. I can't warn if we're going to get enough signatures, but it's a step in the right direction to try to bring ranked choice voting to another state. And I just, as I've stated in the past, I think electoral reform, particularly not just ranked choice voting for single winner races, but various forms of proportional representation, some adoption of proportional representation for legislatures in this nation is incredibly important to the future success and viability of the Libertarian Party, and continue to work. I'm also on the board of Expand Democracy, because Rob Ritchie has served on the board there for 24 years.
as it's
Litigation Committee, the
And,
expansion.
Anyway, I'm.
We work with a lot of people who are not libertarians in this. It's mainly progressives, modern day liberals, so to speak. Conservatives don't seem very attracted to some of these. Some are, but it's definitely a lot of progressives. But we need to work on various issues with progressives, and this is one of them. Electoral reform in Michigan and as far as possible across the United States. Thank you.
That's great. Well done.
Excellent. Ms. Robson.
Yes, so what I've been doing has been primarily libertarian stuff, but for the California Party, I'm the treasurer of California. So therefore I was the chair of the platform committee, or I'm sorry, the budget committee. So we just finished our budget and planning for next year. I'm also the convention committee chair. So I'm planning our convention.
I did.
Everybody should
Yeah.
come to the convention. It's going to be our Valentine's Day weekend. We could have roses for love and liberty. If you don't have a Valentine, you might meet one there. You never know. It's happening. So yeah, I've just been doing a lot of work. I'm also the vice chair of Los Angeles County, and we're trying to plan a Second Amendment event that we'll be doing. We did one last year, and it was a lot of fun. A lot of people came, and we want to do that again. And then off the topic of anything libertarian, I'm a structural engineer, so I've just been really super busy trying to reconstruct the fire damage in my life.
So we're discussing things that are outside of the extracurricular
Yes, so
activities?
actually,
Okay.
yeah, that would be more different work we're doing in Liberty Space. Is that what I'm understanding? That just different work, positive stuff that we're doing, right?
Yeah, again, channeling what Sean's spirit on this, I think what folks are looking from us, in addition to a lot of the work that's being done here, is what kind of commitment on a personal level people are making to different causes of liberty. And it can be humanitarian, it can be voting and civil rights, it can be something that's incredibly important, is fighting the death penalty, and doing it on not just being spiritually opposed to death penalty, everyone in this room is, but actually taking time to engage, somewhat apart from all the other responsibilities we've got, to engage on that at a very personal level, like taking a case like that into heart. So, to a certain degree, are people asking a lot from us? Yes. Are we the heads of the liberty movement and the most important tip of the spear of the liberty movement in the United States of America? Absolutely. So people expect a lot from us. They demand a lot from us. We volunteered for this job. With the exception of Mr. McGee, there's no track record of anyone dragging anyone into an office to make him do work. Right? I do that to him routinely. That being said, there's a commitment and spirit in this room that I think is very real, and we're just asking folks, to Kennedy's asking, to just turn that pivot a little bit outward, outward facing, and display that commitment so that we hopefully inspire ultimately the folks that we serve, which is the party.
Okay, I misunderstood the instructions, so
Oh,
I'm
no,
gonna
that's
change
fine.
it just a little bit.
This is new.
And I'm gonna do the thing that I just did, which is what I'm doing for some fire damaged buildings. I'm having to fight City Hall daily to try to get permits for these. I mean, you don't know how difficult it is. I've got a multi-unit building that all of the residents are out of it right now. And I'm fighting with planning because they're telling me that this existing building, when I put it back the way it was, it's too tall because of coastal commission. And it's the same height that it always was. It might be a half-inch taller, I don't know. But I'm fighting, and they're saying that I have to go to the planning commission, which will take a year to a year and a half just to get the planning thing. So I have been fighting them, and just on Thursday, they finally said that my rationale was sufficient, and they're gonna let us rebuild. But that's my job, and yes, I do get paid for it, but I do that daily with fighting building departments and fighting regulations, especially zoning and planning, because they put every obstacle they can in your way for actually rebuilding a building. And these are people that are out of their homes, and there's 10,000 people out of their homes right now in Los Angeles.
Listen, I'm not here to validate anyone's engagements outside the party. It's not, I don't have the right or the authority to do that. But you're fighting for the property rights, ultimately, of a threat to the entire nation. What's happening in California is nothing less than an abomination.
I
And
think
clear
so. I'll give a quick 2 minutes, and then we're gonna.
like the vested authorities that we fight every day. So that's outstanding. And maybe, and I'll touch on the PR aspect. I think that a lot of folks who might not be thrilled, and I don't do this up the money, I do it for prestige, okay? But I think if people knew that individual commitment that people have in this room to leading libertarian lives, and I believe that's everyone in this room, then I think there'd be a sort of halo effect. That people saw the commitment of the people in this room. And to me, that's what's powerful about this 20 minutes or so.
Pat, I'll
which
give
I'm
you.
moving well past.
I'll give you a quick 2 minutes from my side. During COVID, there was I'm in Key West, and the business community back during COVID was suffering greatly due to the shutdowns, and there was a move to ban cruise ships in the Keys, in the Key West. And so I was pretty outspoken. I made a name for myself as the capitalist pig dog, fighting for big cruise ships and tourism. And so I got involved with my local chamber of commerce, got on the board as a business leader in the community, and we continue to fight for business and making sure the working class can survive in the Keys, which is very difficult. A lot of people want to turn the Keys into like a private resort community for just people that have money and can afford a second or third home, and there's the people that work and live and want to thrive in the Keys, and so that's something that I'm very passionate about. Also involved in emergency services for communications. I'm on the board of Keys Cares, which is a community nonprofit for emergency communications for disaster relief and hurricanes and things like that. So we work to make a robust communications network in South Florida, repeater system. I'm a ham radio operator, and so that's something I'm very passionate about as well. Enjoy. So it's a cool side hobby when I'm not doing this. But yeah, Mr. Dar.
I did have one thing quick to talk about on what Jesse was talking about earlier. I also reach out to a lot of people and try to get them involved in the liberty sphere of things, into the Libertarian Party and back and forth there. And as far as those with the death penalty, there is an event today, if anyone's still here, at 1:30 down at the Dallas Public Library, just down the street from here. There's a conversation with Nan Tolson, director of Texas Conservatives Concerned About the Death Penalty, and Dr. Rick Halperin, director of SMU Human Rights Program. So that's 1:30 Dallas Library, just down the street, less than a mile away, I believe, if I remember the directions. So yeah, there's a lot of great people that I get to meet around that as I'm trying to work and bring people into the party, and it's amazing to hear the different stories that are going on. Even talking across the party, people all across it. I was just talking to Nathan Madden the other day about he was just celebrating 4 years of service on the City of Buckeye Community Services Board. That's somebody I wanted to shine light on, somebody that's doing a lot of good work out there. Having seen him do that out there and hear on him, talking to him since his state chair, Drew, is over here. And that, let me see, and Drew told me that Arizona LP was named in an amicus brief, the Gun Owners of America. So that was like, there's a lot of good activism going on in the party out there, along with all the regular work that we're doing to get things done that are just a lot of wonderful things. So,
all right, excellent. Anybody else? All right. If not, I believe we're at time. Mr. McMahon. Oh, Ms. Robson.
Once we're at time, I have one thing.
You recognize?
One thing that we didn't do that we normally do is after we elect our platform committee representatives, typically the chair or this body appoints a temporary chair for the platform committee until they fully populate, and we forgot to do that. So I'm reminding you.
And who was your recommendation for?
Ted Brown.
Ted Brown, that's
From
right.
Texas. He was a Texas. He's been appointed by Texas.
If it does not behoove the body, I'd like the LNC appointment to be Mr. Ted Brown. Interim, it would be the interim position as platform committee chair until that body elects its own chair. That way they can get meetings and business going.
I don't think you have to take an action. It's just an appointment by the chair.
Oh, okay. Well, that's even easier then. All right, that's my appointment.
But you have to state.
Gotcha.
I
wasn't sure if it was
You
by
have
the
to say the
body.
words as
I appoint
Chairman
Mr.
Evan McMahon.
Yes.
I appoint Ted Brown, but don't use my name.
Chairman Stephen Nikela appoints Ted Brown from Texas to serve as interim chair of the platform committee. You're very welcome.
For credentials, maybe for a temporary one, put Ken in.
And yeah, actually,
Ken Molman.
And I'll also appoint Mr. Ken Molman as credentials committee interim chair.
You should go through the list and do all of them.
We probably should. I'm also going to appoint Jim Lark as the awards committee interim chair, and I will appoint, if he's not opposed, Mr. Redpath as the ballot access interim committee chair. All right. All right. Anything else before we move to orders of the day? Hearing none. Next up is adjournment. Cheers. Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Any objection? We are adjourned at 10:40 p.m. Or AM. You see, I've been.
Before
I'm out of
everybody
gas.
leaves, the executive committee. Oh, actually, you had the other announcement that you needed to make.
Which one?
Yes.
About schedules. About
Oh, yeah. Okay. See, I'm tired. Also, so we are going to be meeting on the first Sunday of each month at 7:30 p.m. For our regularly scheduled special meetings of the Libertarian National Committee. And there will be no more in-person meetings for the rest of the term. We'll be convening in Grand Rapids for our convention. So all of the rest of our business will be conducted online. Am I forgetting anything else?
And in the XCOM.
And the XCOM meeting is coming up next, so we will be joining that via Zoom. The members of the room can stick around for that, but we'll be going directly to our executive committee meeting next. And that's it.
And you can keep broadcast. You can keep
Yeah, we
streaming.
keep streaming for that. So we
You
don't really need
you
to.
You don't
Yeah, it's
have
not
to.
necessary.
It's recorded on Zoom and yeah.
All right. So
The way
So we're
he,
gonna-
the way he looked at me and said that was very ominous. I'm still going as he zooms. Hey, back it off! Back it off! I did notice that he didn't have the decency to not zoom in when I was eating banana bread, and I see it on the screen, and I'm like,
do you have anything you want to say before we get into the XCOM meeting to kick it off?
Do I need to?
No, anything about Germany?
Oh, right. Did you take us live again?
No.
Okay. Okay, you're fine.
Real quick too, just on the pins as well, because we sold some of those.
Oh, nice. The anti-war.
That campaign is sitting at a little over $5,400.
Woo, nice. So we've got
the goal was 4,000.
Oh, nice.
Start the ads. So as Brian said, well on our way to starting those, and now have additional funds for more ad buys, maybe a couple more videos.
And we have 46 pins left.
I have, well, technically it's
Okay.
Or is
I
it
have
50?
10 left here with me. So if anyone
Because
is interested in getting one in person, but they're also still available online.
And how can folks get those anti-war pins?
That would be lp.org/anti-war-pins.
And what did they cost?
$100 minimum donation. You are allowed to give more. And it goes, like Brian said earlier, goes to the high quality video ads. We're going to be targeting, the libertarian peace message. So, especially.
Do we have the ads on that page? Do we have the video?
Do you have the
examples?
video on there?
Do we have a dance moms video?
The video for the
We
campaign
dance moms
or anything like that?
video?
Do we have that published yet or no?
Because we're making video ads.
Yeah.
Do we have an example or one of them on the website?
I mean, we've done some before.
Well, I'm just saying, if we're going to run an anti-war video,
Yeah.
and we're going to do that as an ad,
Sorry.
it'd be good to like
from the litigation.
Yeah.
Feature it on our own website.
Feature it on there and say, now
Oh,
that we've
yeah.
raised the money to make it, now we need to raise the money to distribute it.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah, I'll tell Brian about that.
Could we get
I
it?
do still have 10 here.
Could we get like in the arms of an angel, like and just like a pan over to Drew
Like
and just
the
like
ASPCA. For only $4 a day, you too can.
What time is checkout time, by the way?
I think it's 11.
I was thinking 11 too,
Which
but
is why I wanted to run
Yeah.
down. I mean, I wasn't sure.
we are paused for a second because we're waiting for Mr. Ford to come back from the restaurant. So if you want to go deal with that,
You can go check out. Yeah.
I think you can extend it to
Right now, hundreds of thousands of our loved ones and neighbors are unable to leave their homes or even their beds on their own. And it's for one simple reason. Wheelchairs are stuck in the dark ages.
50% of all wheelchairs in this country break down every 6 months. The breakdowns are easy to repair. You look at the insurance end of it, you're waiting weeks, months, sometimes 5 years for an appropriate repair.
It's been over a year.
I have to wait like 3 months.
My wheelchair is out of date. It's got a broken arm.
You don't find yourself going places because you worry about your equipment working or not working.
What we have is bureaucrats and shareholders telling individuals with disabilities what they need to live their lives.
The Mobility Independence Foundation is giving people back their independence by releasing open source wheelchair designs for free.
Completely free and accessible for anybody to download the plans, find the parts, the catalogs.
Networking with nonprofits that already exist to repair wheelchairs, they can also build these designs. So if they want to build a wheelchair for somebody, we can give them the money to do that, as well as the designs, the product list of the parts, and then it's 2 months instead of 2 years.
Most good equipment is completely unaffordable, and the affordable equipment often is still very limited. And then what is approved by insurance?
The number of times that I've seen someone decline in health because of that weight, it should be illegal. I'm glad you're doing what you're doing. I'm just sick of watching people die over equipment that we can easily provide.
Go to themif.org for more information.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our live coverage of the Libertarian National Committee meeting here in Dallas, Texas. This broadcast was brought to you by the wonderful people at the Mobility Independence Foundation, making innovative, repairable, and universally accessible mobility solutions. And by Crash the Fed, The Only Way to End It, the new book out by Dan Taxation is Theft Berman. Of course, proud Libertarian, the best liberty apparel, accessories, and more, all in one great place. And by Zoom. Step into a new era of psychedelics, clean, safe, legal, pure, designed for meaningful experiences by the same people as Shroom. It's a great organization. Go check them out. All of these sponsors are in the description. You go check out their links. And we're supported by the viewers like you. Thank you so much. You guys can send a rant on Rumble or a super chat on YouTube or a donation on PayPal or Cash App or many other things. Anything helps, and we appreciate you all. Enjoy the rest of your day. Until then, keep up the fight.